Yeah.
And under the present system, the government also is very slow in deporting families with children. So not only the children are protected, but the children sort of spread the protection over their parents.
Yes. And I'm sure that immigration courts are very busy. And sometimes, do these people appear for immigration hearings when they're called?
Some do, some don't.
Yes. But still, it's a difficult life for them, correct? Because it's hard to get employment without, legal documents. And that could be a very challenging thing also. I'm sure that a lot of people come here because they wanted to escape poverty. However, how huge is the problem of immigration in the United States today, as per your evaluation, Attorney Golan? Is it increasing?
Look, under Mr. Trump, when Trump was president, he succeeded after many attempts, and some of those attempts were very nasty. He finally succeeded in closing the border and preventing illegal immigration to a very great degree. Under Biden, the border became much more open, and the number of illegal aliens who entered the United States in the past 2 Biden years is probably maybe between 2 and 4 million new illegal immigrants in the United States. Most of them simply melt into the population, and you cannot tell the difference between those who are legal and illegal. And most of them find some kind of work, okay? Usually the type of work that American citizens don't want to do at a very low pay. And they live and they help us to live.
That's right.
Because the food on our table and the sewage in our pipes keep flowing thanks to all those illegal aliens.
Yes, we're speaking to Attorney Jack Golan of Hopkins, Shamir and Golan Law Offices. Once again, if you have any immigration situation, concern, call him for an initial free consultation. That's 213-383-3222. Attorney Golan, I received a question with regards to medical examination, saying that what is this 60-day rule for medical exam? Like they don't have to submit it within 60-day period? They could take a longer period of time?
The rule was that you cannot submit a medical exam that is more than 60 days.
I see.
If the exam was more than 60 days before you submitted it. Okay. Maybe they increased the span. I'm not sure about it. But you better don't have a medical that is more older than 60 days before you file your application.
Who are the people, what types of applications would need a medical examination, Attorney Golan?
Anybody who applies for adjustment of status.
I see. And then also for future green card holders, is that right?
Well, anybody who applies for adjustment of status is a future green card holder.
I see. And so what's the situation, Attorney Golan, if the medical examination does not come as good as it can be, like not good physical exam? Are they allowed to consult once again with another doctor to make sure that everything is, they're physically healthy?
Look, if the doctor who made the medical exam detects a problem, and usually the problems that they want to detect are for infectious diseases. They don't care if you have diabetes or high blood pressure, because this you cannot give to other people.
Correct.
Okay, but they care if you have tuberculosis or AIDS or syphilis or some other infectious diseases. Then they don't give you the medical exam, and you better not submit it if they do give it to you, but they will tell you to take a course of medication and come back 3 months later, okay, and repeat the medical exam.
We have received questions with regards to entry to the United States. I assume a lot of people now are applying for renewals of visas to be able to travel, their tourist visas. And one asks, do you still have to have most current COVID vaccination to enter the United States?
Yes.
I see. It's still required at the entry that they would have to ask for the...
No, they don't check you at the entry, but the American Embassy requires it.
I see. Another question with regards to the visa application. All right. Thank you for this email, but wanted to know, in the form for renewal of visa, would like to know what address. They were asking for an address where they're going to stay. So what do you advise with regards to this? Can they put a hotel or a friend's address?
Well, they are required to put the address where they are going to stay. If somebody comes as a visitor and claims that he's going to stay for 6 months, he's not going to stay at a hotel for 6 months, is he?
But can a person stay in a hotel for a week and then, sometimes they go to another because they'll be visiting. So they want to go to one state and then travel to a relative, another relative, another relative.
Everything must make sense.